Are you a feelings enforcer or a law enforcer? Do you enforce feelings or law?
This liberty trampling deputy picked on the wrong guy today.
I'm not going to bend to the government's will for me to provide them information. I'm not going to do that. I feel uncomfortable with all these people around me with guns. Are you going to do something about that? If they're uncomfortable with a camera, how do you think I feel with guns? Desir, you know this a one-way?
Okay, I do know.
Why did you, instead of going in the parking lot, why would you break the traffic laws and go down the wrong way on the one-way?
I got a call about...
So they get to tell you to break the traffic laws because you got a call? And you blocking the sidewalk. There's a parking lot right there.
Oh, you just wait. This costume clown is going to get the tongue lashing of a lifetime. And because he can't handle the heat,
he's going to call for backup.
Any particular reason why you guys are parked on the sidewalk? What's your name and your badge number? It's in your policy. Deputy, you're on the scene. Name and badge number.
And more cops start rolling in.
What's your name and your badge number? Thank you. Your name and your badge number? Thank you. You guys can 10-8. He already determined there's no probable cause, there's no law being broken. You guys can 10-8.
But it's kind of like Rambo. The more cops enter the forest, the more the casualties start piling up.
There he is! Get a tourniquet around that. When there's no way out of here except through us.
We ain't hunting him. He's hunting us.
Bitch!
Yeah, they just keep walking deeper into the forest and Rambo just keeps picking them off.
Somebody help me!
I could have killed them all. Been telling you the law. Out here it's me.
Until finally, the police chief is reduced to tears. Sorry to break it to you, Chief, but there's a new Rambo in town. And this guy is a tyrant-shaming beast.
Where their feelings begin, my rights don't end.
Hey, I'm Brian. Welcome back to Here's the Deal. And stay tuned, because there's way more where that came from.
And I mean way more.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
So here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
So here's the deal.
But here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Well, here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
So here's the deal.
And here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Because here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Either give me your ID or you go to jail. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that? How about that?
Here's the deal.
Welcome back to the Here's the Deal channel. Most of us already know that there are two things that cops say right before they're about to steamroll over your rights. Here's the deal, and we got a call. These simple exclamations provide them with the justification they need, not only to treat you like a lower rung criminal, these tactics also provide them with the excuse to hypocritically break their own laws. Laws they'd quickly pound you into the ground with if they found you in violation. But Big Nick's South Florida accountability ain't gonna let this Nazi-level pignorance go unaddressed.
Big Nick, South Florida accountability. I'm in the city of Lauderdale Lakes. I'm coming out to conduct a First Amendment audit of the perimeter of the Panu Eye Institute. We're gonna make sure that the Institute respects and honors the public's right to record in public. Everything's fine. I'm working on a story. Yeah. I got information that some elderly people have been getting scammed out of this location. You have any comments on that? And you are? Your name? Have you guys been scamming? Have you guys been scamming senior citizens? So this is a one-way. This is a one-way. That is a parking lot right there. This is a one-way. Now he's gonna block the sidewalk. Deputy who? Desir. You know this a one-way?
Okay, I do know.
Why did you, instead of going in the parking lot, why would you break the traffic laws and go down the wrong way on the one-way?
I got a call about...
So that get to tell you to break the traffic laws? Because you got a call? And you blocking the sidewalk. There's a parking lot right there. No, but I want to address your discrepancies that you would hold me accountable for.
I'm here because I got a call.
So that means you get to break the law. Does that mean that? You didn't answer that question. I don't care what the call is about, you don't get to break the law.
Now, at this point, if you don't think that cops think that they're better than you, if you think that we're somehow operating on the same legal plane, then I'll tell you what. Next time you get pulled over, try pulling the here's the deal or I got a call card and see how that works out for you.
This deputy decided to bypass a parking lot where he can go in there and park his vehicle safely and then go and conduct this investigation. But he decided to travel the opposite way down a one-way street, and then he decided to just completely block off this sidewalk because he got a call. It doesn't work like that, folks.
What was your name again?
I didn't give it.
You have any idea?
Why would you need my ID?
Just trying to identify.
Why? Do I have to show you my ID?
I mean,
If I have to show you my ID, then I will.
it's just to identify yourself. I just want to find out what's going on.
Am I required to show ID?
Yes, I asked.
Because you asked I'm required to show ID?
Now, I'm not really trying to get dramatic.
I know, I understand that, but I just want to get that straight because I don't want to break the law. I'm required based on what circumstance?
I just want to address you by your name. What's your name?
No, let's talk about the requirement.
Okay.
Based on what specifications am I required to give you my ID?
I'm trying to identify who you are.
Right.
And I want to...
Do you have authority to identify me? I just want, seriously.
I do.
Under what provisions? Committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime.
Now, I don't have no proper cause.
So, am I required to ID to you? You just said you don't have any proper cause. Am I required to ID? See, words matter, especially to the people who don't know. So I'm asking you, am I required to give you my ID?
No, sir.
But you said yes.
What's going on? I want to find out what's going on. I just want to have a simple conversation.
Right. But I guarantee you,
I just want to go...
no, wait. I guarantee you, without words, you can honestly see what's going on. You can tell me what's going on without me using words. You see a camera, you see me standing on a public sidewalk, and you see all this stuff that I can photograph. Now, what do you think is going on? Put all that together, what do you think is going on? Do you see a law being broken? Is there a law you need to enforce?
I just want to address you by your name.
Right.
My name, I just want to know your name.
Right. But you're required to give me your name.
All right, so I just spoke to the doctor inside, but what she said, she doesn't, the patient that's inside the business don't feel comfortable you videotaping.
Are you a feelings police? Are you the feelings enforcer or a law enforcer?
I don't care what you do, you know what I'm saying, how you do it, but the patient's feel uncomfortable.
Are you a feelings enforcer or a law enforcer?
Sir,
Do you enforce feelings or law?
sir, you understand what I'm saying?
Did you tell him I have every right to do this? Did you? I mean, that'll ease their discomfort if you tell them, hey, he has every right to do this. He's a law-abiding citizen. He's not breaking the law. And my job as a law enforcer is to enforce the law. If there's no law to be enforced, I have no purpose.
Sir, you're absolutely right.
Tell them. No, don't tell me. You're preaching to the choir. You're preaching to the choir right now. Tell them.
On behalf of the patient, they feel uncomfortable, and I'm just, like I said, trying to find a...
They should have stayed home, right? If they feel uncomfortable in public, they should have stayed home. See, I'm not going to bend to the government's will for me to provide them information. I'm not going to do that. I'm not breaking the law. I'm doing something that's constitutionally protected. I'm a journalist. I have the freedom of press. Now you're giving me 21 questions about something where you see no law being broken. And I don't understand that where the resources are being used at right now. When there's people out there that honestly probably need you. And then I want to address this, man. Come on. If you would have saw me do this, you'll write me a ticket. Especially parking on the sidewalk like this. There's no emergency lights on. There's no legitimate reason for you to be parked in such a manner. Other than you guys are above the law. And she's doing the same. Any particular reason why you guys are parked on the sidewalk? What's your name and your badge number? It's in your policy, deputy. You're on the scene, name and badge number. No, I don't know what that's. I can't. I'm visually impaired. But can you enunciate it for me? That's all. Was that so hard?
What's your name?
What's your name and your badge number?
Deputy Jensen, 20241.
Thank you. Your name and your badge number? Thank you. You guys can 10-8. He already determined there's no probable cause, there's no law being broken. You guys can 10-8. Yeah, I know, but you guys can 10-8. There's crime being committed. There's crimes being committed.
Nick's right. There are real crimes being committed by real criminals who are producing real victims. But this highly paid gaggle of Constitution-hating circus clowns has made a conscious decision to harass a guy who's just out there exercising his rights. Rights they swore to protect and defend.
Are you the feelings enforcer or a law enforcer? Are you a feelings enforcer or a law enforcer? I don't care. I feel uncomfortable with all these people around me with guns. Are you going to do something about that? Are you going to do anything about that? Me being uncomfortable with all you guys with guns around me? No? You're not going to do anything about that? Thornton, can you help me on that? I'm uncomfortable. All you guys got guns. He's willing to do something for them. They're uncomfortable and I have no gun. So can I get something done for me? I'm uncomfortable. Does that matter, Desir? Does my comfortability matter? I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. But I'm uncomfortable with all these people with guns around me. If they're uncomfortable with a camera, how do you think I feel with guns? So you guys can 10-8. Let's make everybody comfortable. You guys can go and I'll be okay. Right. So my comfort doesn't matter. My discomfort doesn't matter. But nobody mentioned the crime to you and you're telling me their discomfort. What about, I'm telling you I'm discomfort and you're not caring about that.
Are you uncomfortable again?
Because an agency, well not this particular agency, but a profession that is known to kill people that look like me is standing within arm's distance of me with weapons. So I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable because my life is 6 times more likely to be taken by you guys than anybody else. That makes me very uncomfortable. So you guys can 10-8. There isn't a law being broken. Somebody right now is in trouble. But you guys are here to a public photographer who hasn't been on their property, who hasn't broken one law. Because if I had broken the law, I wouldn't be standing here holding this camera having this discussion with you. There's a law-abiding citizen standing on public property holding a recording device, exercising the First Amendment to the United States Constitution of freedom of press. He's not breaking any laws, and you guys want to know what I'm doing. Where in the Constitution does it tell me that I have to tell you what I'm doing? No, this is the questioning. I told him before you got here, words matter. He told me that I'm required to identify to him as if I don't know Florida statutes 901.151, which I will not identify. Now I'm flat out refusing to. Is that against the law? Is that obstruction? Because in order to ID me, you need probable cause of a crime being committed, about to be committed, or have been committed. In order for me, a Floridian, a taxpaying citizen, to relinquish my Fourth Amendment right to you. Do you have any of that? It's a yes or no. You want me to answer your questions, but you won't answer mine. It's a yes or no. Do you have any of that?
I feel like you already answered.
I feel like you answered when you asked me, what am I doing?
You asked, I gave.
You didn't know.
We're on the same level right now.
Okay.
So,
Why we still here then? Why we still here?
at the initial contact with you, I asked you, sir, tell me your name so I can address you by your name.
Good citizen. Good citizen.
Right?
Good citizen.
That's not the name your mom gave me. But
It doesn't matter.
the second
I'm not required to give the government my name.
patience,
This isn't Russia. I don't care about those patients. I don't care. I don't care. Where their feelings start, my rights doesn't end. Where their feelings begin, my rights don't end. Now, I gave you Florida statute. I told you about the 4th Amendment. You see I'm not breaking the law. Why you got, okay, I'm not detained, am I? Am I detained? I'm not detained? Okay, because you guys are half circling me. I don't like that. No, I'm not leaving. I just don't like to be half circled like that. You guys think I'm wasting time and I'm being silly, but I'm not. I'm standing up for the oath I took. That's what should happen to the camera. People should be silly in front of the camera. Don't think people are trying to hurt people. How many cameras did you guys pass by getting here? So sometimes I wonder, is it the camera or is it the man with the camera?
I think we all know the answer to that question. They can record us all day, every day. But as soon as we turn our cameras on them, well, all of a sudden, all that transparency they're trying to convince us they're all about kind of fades to black. There's a lot more to Big Nick's video, and I'll leave that link in the description below for you. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you'll like some of my others. Check out my most popular playlist and my Right to Travel playlist. I'm sure there's a lot of videos on my channel you haven't seen, and they're all still very much in play. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, the links are in the description, and you can become a channel member. You can grab a hard-hitting, conversation-starting design you can put on a shirt, hoodie, mug, cell phone case, hat, whatever you want. Remember, freedom is dangerous. It's scary. It's uncomfortable. The only thing more dangerous, scary, and uncomfortable is not having it. I'll see you in the next video.